Today, we're gonna do a shop tour. This is my house, and 75 feet away is the back of my $1 million shop. Let's go have a look. My shop is roughly 60 by 184 feet, and including the offices, it's about 12,500 square footage of space. Since my last video in 2020, we've added on, we have a lot of new machinery. I bought a new company this year. So a lot of things have changed, and I hope this video is kind of a timestamp for us and our growth as a company. It's cool to look back on the old video and look back on this video and see how much we've grown. And speaking of growing, please help grow on this channel with a like and subscribe, because it really does help our shop, help the business, and obviously it helps the channel grow. So we're starting with our wood in the back over here, our material storage. And as you can see, we have some of our Frio coolers right here. And then we have a little bit of wood in right now, just some walnut. So this is just some 6/4 walnut shorts that we got in from a local sawmill. This will all be turned into cutting boards and some different products that we have. And then you come in here and we have just a cluster of scrap and different things that we're trying to work through right now as I'm buying this new company and doing this whole transition thing. So it's a lot of stuff that's out of place, but I think it's gonna be really cool to look back on, like I said, and see all of the things and how the shop was at this point in time during this crazy chaotic transition phase that we're in. Right here is our awesome $45,000 glue clamp system. Did a couple of videos on it. And as I'm going through all this machinery, if you like any of this machinery, you wanna see a specific video on it, just let me know. We glue roughly about 72 panels a day during a normal 8-hour workday, but during the holiday season, our busy season, this thing gets crazy, and we can glue up, over 144 panels in a 24-hour day with that glue clamp system. Over here, we got some walnut that's ready for some glue ups. And so we just processed about 400 board foot of walnut and got this stack ready for us to make some product. Come back over here to this side. This is our miter saw area where we do a lot of like cedar type work and make a lot of cedar coolers. And this is kind of just our workstation area. We got a lot of pneumatic tools, one miter saw. And then over here now we get into all the production machinery. So we have our upcut saw. I did a video over this a while back. It has a 24-inch blade on it, and it's able to cut a 2-inch thick board that is 20 inches wide. Pretty awesome, really safe. Absolutely love this tool right here. Back here, we have some of our sanding belts for our wide belt sander that I'll show you in a little bit. These belts are massive. This is a bad one actually because of this burn. It's pretty cool. They're kind of hard to store in a shop. We keep them back here on this rack. Cool thing that I have not mentioned yet, if you look above me, you will see this dust collection. And this dust collection is super key to our shop. It sucks about 10,000 CFM. If this shop was a paper bag, it can suck all the air out of this shop in 12 minutes. As a wood shop owner, if that thing were to go down, all our machines also go down until we get that giant dust collection back up and running. Our dust collector actually dumps into a dump trailer, and a lot of y'all are gonna ask what I do with all the dust. Local farmers and ranchers, they like to put it in their cattle pens, they like to put it in their horse stalls, just depending on the what wood we're working with and what kind of dust we have, depends where it goes. And so it does get reused for ag purposes most of the time. Right here, we have a coffee mug left over from this morning.
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
And also our double-sided planer. So I did a video about this one as well. This planer is a beast. It can take off a 1/2 inch of material at a time. It gets used about 5 hours a day in our shop. If you hear that air compressor running in the back, just know it's during lunch break right now. Air going off right there. It's during lunch, and so this is a working shop. I'm not trying to show y'all it all pretty. This is a real thing. Right here is our rip saw. And so what I like about this area, the way we designed it, so you get upcut over there, so it cuts the wood, we plane the wood, we rip the wood comes over here then and goes through our wide belt sander. And from the wide belt sander, it can go to 1 of 2 spots. It can go to our sanding area over here, or go to our CNC machines over there. Then from the CNC machines, it goes directly to our sanding area. We try to have the smallest amount of footsteps taken in order to get a raw product from raw wood to a finished product. So that's how the shop's laid out. So right here is our original shop saber. Yesterday we're cutting out some HDPE. So we're cutting out some stuff for some of our coolers for Frio. Then we have big, I don't even have a name for it. I just call it the Onstrude because it's really expensive and really awesome. And so this thing runs most of the day. And right now we're cutting out some cutting boards on it. Well, a lot of people would judge me. They're like, why do you have that giant machine to cut out cutting boards? Well, it's my machine and that's what I want to use it for. And it's it's pretty good at doing it. So, but this is our unstrewed. It is awesome. Dual head, dual table. Each of these tables move, each of the heads move. Over here, we have, once again, where we stage stuff that comes off the CNC. And so from there, it'll come to our sanding area. We got our 2 router tables over here. We got our brand right here that we brand all our stuff with. We have our flap sander right here, flap sand stuff with, and then we have our downdraft table and our lights where we sand everything at right here. So this table is like a reverse air hockey table. It actually sucks air in the table and it goes into filters underneath. And so it keeps this place as dust-free as you can in a wood shop. So right in here is our dry room. That's where we stain our stuff. That's where we keep it dehumidified. That's where we keep heaters in there when we need to. I'm not gonna go in there. It's just a big empty room that has some products drying in there. Right here, we have a water-cooled fan going in our wood shop. I was very hesitant on this water-cooled fan for a number of years, but we're in Texas and it got really, really hot. So my guys needed to cool us off. So we got this water-cooled fan and it drops the temperature in our shop by about 15 degrees. So it's really helpful. Even though it's bringing humidity into our wood shop, it doesn't hurt anything. So in here is our inventory room. So we try to rotate inventory as much as possible in this room. So I know I shoot a lot of videos in here and I have a lot of people complain like, hey, that stuff hasn't moved. It moves. We can produce a lot of product very quickly. Pretty soon, this room will be stacked full of product that we're about to be putting out because we are getting ready for the rush. But this is our inventory room where we assemble some of our products and we keep it air conditioned and dehumidified in here so none of our products move and they get climatized to the way a house is. And so when we ship them to residents, we don't have anything moving or warping or splitting on us. We have a little funny stuff where we misspell inventory, and so we got to keep those up to let the people know that they misspelled. We have a little bit of fun in here. We have our inventory room, and then this is a new addition that we just built a few months ago. And this is gonna be our printer room. So up here is our printer room. Most wood shops that I've went to do not have this room. So now at the cooler company and the wood, now we're wrapping products and we're doing like banners and signage and stuff like that. And so these right here, these are about 10 foot long. These are giant wide format printers that print vinyl, banners, mesh, decals, stickers, you name it, we can print it. This is a laminator that sticks lamination on top of that. And like I said, I'm still learning these machines, but once again, you never know the wood shop journey is gonna take you. Now I have ink. I went from CNC bits to ink. It's pretty crazy, but what's really cool about all of this is that the barn itself that we're in, we actually built ourselves whenever we built this shop. Just me and a couple guys, and we put up the red iron, we put up all the purlins, put up the tin. I designed all the office spaces myself, and we actually built all of this ourselves. And so it's lasted 5 or 6 years now, and so I did something right. It's just really cool that, I watched a couple YouTube videos because I don't know how to build stuff, and just built it. And that's why I'm on YouTube now, to hopefully teach y'all some stuff and show us some things you can learn. So it's just really cool looking at that and knowing we built it. So next we have another new addition since we bought the cooler company. Before we walk in there, we have outdoor bathroom right here for the guys. And then in here, this used to be our gym. If you look at the video I made about 2 years ago, this used to be a gym about 2 months ago. And we had to convert it to a product room that is still in conversion. So this is a Frio shipping room where we have all of our Frio coolers, we have our Frio drinkware. This right here is some Frio cups about to get ready to ship to some stores. So this is a speaker on it. They are super cool. Check out friocoolers.com. Give me a little plug right there. Yeah, so this is a work in progress room, but it used to be a gym. That's why we have the rubber floors. And now it's a shipping room. It is what it is. That's the journey of an entrepreneur, I guess. Now we're gonna go to the next room, right next door. And this is going to be our laser room and our shipping room. So in here, we have 2 Epilog Pros, which is a 4 foot wide by 3 foot deep laser. I don't even know why it's not running during lunch. Typically these things are running 7 days a week, 12 hours a day minimum. During the holidays, we run these 24/7. We have shelving over there. So from that inventory room, they come into here and then they get picked, go into the laser, come out of the laser, they come over here, they get shrink wrapped, sealed, heat shrinked, go to our shipping table over there, get boxed, and then they're out the door to the shipping area where the UPS and FedEx will come and pick all this stuff up. So last on the list, guys, we're gonna go upstairs and check out the offices and the kitchen, and then maybe we can catch some of our guys off guard eating lunch. So up here, we're gonna have our offices and our kitchen. So here's our kitchen. We got Frank and Pablo and Robert.
Hi, how are you?
This right here was one of our very first projects we made on Cutting It Close. and the video totally bombed. So if you can give that video a like and go watch it, it'd be totally cool. But this video totally bombed, but it's a really cool project that we did, all out of epoxy. So we made that world map, and I don't know, it's still really cool. It gives the kitchen a good look. Let's finish out the tour. Right here behind this is really cool. This is our Texas-made bookshelf. I really like it. I like to show it off. And then I put this whiteboard that I just broke. And here, I'm not gonna open any of the doors, bug anybody. Office, more offices. Jeremy, you wanna show your office?
Oh yeah, I work here, guys. This is where I edit. That's my light. That's my lovely fiance right there.
What's the word? We're lean over here. We're kind of scrappy. Then right here, we have another office. And then behind me, we have my office, which has a light out, so it's gonna be horrible lighting for the end of the video. But we have our cool knight in here, knight in shining armor, Greg, and he's in some videos. And then a couple of my favorite things, I have a Steve Jobs thing that I did back in the day. This is with a CNC and some epoxy. So this is one of my more favorite things. Got some of my idols over there. Got Elon, Jordan, Kobe, Einstein. I used to have Kennedy right there. Rocky Balboa, Lion Among Sheep. Got a diploma, nice walnut wall, whiteboard of knowledge and fortitude and integrity. Just kidding, it's just a normal whiteboard. That's it, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to see more things from my shop or any machinery in specific, let me know. I love making this video. I hope this is a timestamp that I can look back on in a few years from now and either laugh about how small we were or wish I had this shop again. I don't know where the world's gonna lead me, but I know I'm gonna keep trying and keep working hard. So remember, guys, give this video a like and subscribe. And as always, if you ain't cutting it close, you ain't cutting it right. Grown man eating a Lunchable. Is it a Mighty Kids meal? Something like that? You had a brownie in there. What adult meal has a brownie in it for a snack? Like.